Hi guys, it's me, and I'm going to be bringing y'all some Sims 4 content soon. This is just going to be a really quick video. It's going to give you a quick overview of what I'm working on, and then we'll go more in depth in it over the next couple of weeks with the new Enchanted by Nature pack coming out with Faries very soon. I decided to build a Newcrest as an occult only neighborhood. So I currently have it full with occult households. Most of them are singles, but some of them have multiples. There's one family. There's one with a bunch of roommates, and I believe the rest of them are all singles. And I've got three uh, commercial lots. I've got a couple that I plan on turning into small business lots, and then the three empty ones that you see are going to be for my new fairy families. And like the rest of these, I think I'm going to do one family and then one with roommates and then one single. I haven't entirely decided. I know I'm going to do at least one family and one single, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the third one yet. So we'll kind of play it by ear. If y'all have any suggestions, please drop them in the comments. But just a quick overview here. It's not entirely balanced. I'm not crazy about werewolves or vampires, so I don't have a lot of them. I'm just going to be using them as townies and unplayable. I've got some adjustments to make, not just to the town itself, but to some of the households and lots. A couple of them aren't mine. I just kind of stuck in placeholder lots with a couple of little Simsies lots for a couple of them. And I got to go back in and redo those to fit the sim a little bit better. And like a couple of other ones, like the size wasn't right, so I need to make some adjustments, or the orientation wasn't correct, so I need to make some adjustments. And yeah, just, and get them all set up with jobs or whatever they're going to do. And then most of them are just going to be townies. And then there will be a few that I'll play on off and on with the fairies. But I really foresee this being a save file that I go back to frequently. Just because I really love the spellcasters. I'm kind of okay with the mermaids. They're a little annoying, but overall, as far as gameplay, when it works, I like them. Vampires and werewolves I'm not super crazy about, but everything else I am pretty excited about, and I am super psyched for fairies to come out. So just the quick overview. We've got the Luna's Archive Library. We have Felicity Farrell. She is a werewolf. We have Buster Babsey. And he is in the lot that I call what do I call that lot? That is the Nitty Kitty, or Crafty Kitty. That is my Crafty Kitty house. So he's got a couple of kitties. You can see what kind of kitty I have one of them as. And then Izzy Espinosa, she's one that I play a lot. I play Izzy a lot. I usually have her start as a teenager, but I did age her up to young adult for this one. And she is in a custom house that I made for her. Also here, I have my Supers 2.0. If y'all look in my gallery, so I'm leaving my username and all that fun stuff there for you. This is my occult household. I'm not going to have a room for a fairy in there just because of the way I made it, but I like having a house full of the occult types, just to kind of see what their dynamics are, because some of the occults do not get along, and so it's a real world kind of thing with Sims occults. Then we've got Triton. He is, Ray Triton is by far my most popular download. He is still in the gallery. I love him. He is my favorite mer sim to play. Uh, then we've got Nigel Neutron, and he is the stereotypical alien with the nerdy house. We've also got Pike's Park, which is a park that I made. That one's, I don't remember if I have that one in the gallery or not. I'll have to double check and see which one of these I have. But that's just my local park. Also, one of these two I'm going to be turning into a public pool, but I haven't 100% decided yet. This one's set up better for it with the house layout. Then over here I have my Desmodus household. For those of you in the know, Desmodus is also another name for the vampire bat, so that is obviously my vampire household. And that is my custom vampire house that I made. And then I have Richie. This is one sim that I had to tweak a little bit. She's one that I liked playing for Snowy Escape, but I turned her into a ghost for this one. I thought she'd fit really well for that. Then Finn Augustus. I have Daddy Augustus back. I did tweak him just a little bit so that he wasn't the villainous Valentine, but he does still have a romance aspiration. It's just I just gave him like the one of the play the field ones, so he's not actively trying to break everybody up. He just wants to boo-hoo everybody. And then I have Taps, which is my bar, one of my bars actually. And this is another one that I'm going to have to tweak because the way I had originally created it in a different neighborhood, it was oriented differently. So the entrance isn't on the front, it's on the side. So I've got to tweak a few things to make it more accessible. But otherwise, that is what y'all are in for over the next couple of weeks. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so that you can come back and see whenever something new drops. I'll just be doing like one lot and household a day, and between now and when the new expansion pack releases, and then once that is ready to go and I have Faries loaded up, we're going to start doing some gameplay. So I look forward to that. I hope I see all of you along with me. If you have any comments or suggestions, make sure you drop those down there, and we will see you all later.